For over a year, Donald Trump told America exactly where this $400 million jet was going to end up. Now, his own son just came out and said, that's not happening, and the White House still hasn't publicly explained what changed. If you've been following the Air Force One saga, this is the twist nobody saw coming. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what's going on behind the scenes and why this could turn into a real problem for the Trump family. The original promise. Let's rewind. Back in 2025, Qatar's royal family handed the United States government a Boeing 747-8 jumbo jet, sticker price $400 million. The plan was for the plane to be used as a temporary presidential aircraft while Boeing worked on the replacement jets, which, by the way, aren't ready until at least 2028. From the very beginning, the White House said one thing clearly: once Trump's term ends, this jet wouldn't just disappear, it would go straight to the Trump Presidential Library Foundation in Miami. That was the deal. That was the promise. For over a year, that's what everyone believed. The crack appears. Then this week, everything changed. Eric Trump, the president's son, who's actually helping design the library itself, sent a text message to NBC News, and what he said stopped everyone in their tracks. He said, quote, "It's not the plan at the moment for the Qatari jet to go to Miami." Let that sink in for a second. This isn't some anonymous leak. This isn't a rumor from an unnamed source. This is the president's own son, directly involved in building the library, saying the plan everyone was told for over a year just isn't true anymore. So what's replacing it? Eric says an older retired Air Force One jet, similar to the one on display at the Reagan Library in California, is now the model they're looking at instead. Why this matters? Here's why this isn't just some boring logistics update. This jet isn't just expensive, it's owned by the United States government, not by Trump personally. Which means if it were ever transferred to a private foundation, it would legally have to be declared excess property first. That's not a simple process, and it's exactly the kind of thing ethics watchdogs have been waiting to pounce on. And this gift was controversial from day one. Critics pointed to the part of the Constitution that says federal officials can't accept major gifts from foreign governments without Congress signing off. Legal experts have openly said this situation could lead to a congressional investigation. That threat never went away. It just went quiet for a while. Now add this twist on top, and suddenly the questions are back. A White House official told the New York Times flat out, no final decision has been made on where this plane ends up. Which means for over a year, the American public was told something with total confidence. That turns out was never locked in at all. The bigger picture. This comes at the same time Boeing is drowning in its own Air Force One nightmare, the real permanent replacement jets that Boeing is building. Original cost overruns have already blown past $3 billion. Boeing's CEO just told employees the company is throwing significant resources at the project to try to hit a 2028 deadline. So right now, Trump is flying on a temporary security-upgraded Qatari jet, while the real future Air Force One is still years away and billions over budget. And now the one thing that seemed settled, where that Qatari jet ends up after Trump leaves office, isn't settled either. So here's the real question. Was this plan always this shaky behind closed doors, or did something change recently that we're not being told? Drop your theory in the comments. I read every single one. If you want to stay ahead of every twist in this story before anyone else covers it, hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because this is far from over.